Camera off the ceiling a little bit. There we go. There we go. Alright. Let's get the show on the road, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's the day before the storm. Got the Shang arena starting up tomorrow. And that is going to be pretty nuts. It's going to be pretty nuts. But it is about 14 hours away at present. And right now, I'm just getting some last minute stuff all together between some last milestones, and then also scrambling to get the last chapter of the Cavalier EQ quest done here, because that'll give me enough shards for 6-star crystal to hopefully get one last brand new champion for the grind this next week. That's what I'm up to today. I'm rob.vonshoe. Welcome to the stream, all. Hope you are doing well midweek here. I want to say big howdy, big welcome to PP saying first, and Toy Shadow. And Pogo got another shiny Ralts bag on and Bundlebee today, and 2 million more XP. Very solid. I am jealous of all three of those. Well, the first two. I've got 2 Bumblebees already myself, fortunately. But yeah, my shiny luck for this current event has been garbage. I got a Snubble yesterday, and that's been it. That has been it. Sad day. Went rank 3 to approximate 5-star for AQ. Also solid. How was the spotlight hour yesterday? It was okay. I got a 98, which was pretty okay. But no shinies. No shinies. XP, I am probably a few weeks shy, and then, like, I don't know, a dozen ice Pokemon shy of 41. So that's pretty cool. Been catching so much. I've got two whole Pokeballs left. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for the Spotlight Hour this weekend, because I got nothing left. And then plus, it's still saving up too for next month's Com Day, which is still a ways off, but still. Alright, so let's just adjust the volume just a little bit. Is the game volume really loud for you guys, or is that just me? I don't want to be like drowning everybody out. So I got a mcoc fight right here. I'm just going to like wail on him. I didn't check the node. I really should have checked the node. Whoops. Get a Fury, get some heals. It's way too early to need heals, but what are you gonna do? mcoc is gonna be part of the next batch of featured 6-stars. After this one, this current one expires in like, what is it, a month and a half, something like that. Along with Odin. Oh, that's right, you can't text that. Good lord, that sneaks up on you, doesn't it? Come on. See if I can get some health back. Volume's fine. Awesome. Then it is definitely just me. Freaky. So there isn't too terribly much new news in the game that's come out the last day and change. It's cute that attack... Oh, he's in... Oh. Well... That's problematic. Because I need Omega. I mean, fortunately, it's like the first quest of the fight, so I'm not too terribly fussed. But that's annoying. Let's check the node. Nodes help. Mighty Charge. Ah, that makes sense. Took this arena off because of Pogo. So excited for the next arena. Yeah, me too. It's going to be very exciting, just seeing how it all winds up breaking down. You know, like what the cutoffs are going to wind up being. Especially for, you know, the featured 3 and 4-star. Because I don't think they've released what the milestones are just yet, right? I'm assuming that there's going to be a new arena crystal with that 6-star Punisher that's been teased. But that hasn't officially been confirmed yet either. And that's all going to be kicking off tomorrow morning, along with the regular crystal, too. It's so annoying that that's... so stupid that that's an unblock. It's because of his rage. God, I've completely forgotten how to fight Mangog. It's very annoying. Supersonic stopping in. What up, bud? What's good? You know, just biding my time. Just biding my time before the big crazy 5 and 6 star arena starts up tomorrow. But it's been a good week. Feeling fairly-ish well rested. I absolutely melted Shang in the EQ here with Elsa Bloodstone. Posted a video on that a little bit earlier today, and then I got a follow-up to that coming out, if not tomorrow, then the day after. She is such a good option for that fight. Like, she just made absolutely short work of it. I'm kind of surprised that that second hit didn't connect. But I'm doing well. How are you doing? Hope you are well as well. That's not going to work. Oh, that did work. How about that? Well, what I can do is throw the special 3 there, get some heals, go from there. Hope you don't pull a Mango, unless you really need him for defense. I'd be very happy with a Mango, to be honest. Not that I'd ever wind up using him offensively, but, you know, a brand new champion for an arena team would be pretty nice. And that's who I'm hoping out of the last 6-star crystal here. It's not going to happen. Well, it might happen tonight. If I wind up completely foregoing arena... No, I shouldn't. I should do arena. Because I still have enough time to run through my 6 stars and have them come off a cooldown for tomorrow. So I should do that. Confused Table Cat says, if we are getting Hercules in MCOC, we better be getting Danny DeVito. That's funny. That is everybody's first choice for Hercules too, by the way. Might rank 4 Proxima if I don't get a better 5-star Cosmic than her in my next 3 Cosmic dual class. I want Groot so bad, but I've got a double dupe Medusa. But by rank 5 mags, so no use for her. First world problem. Those are the best kind of problems to have. Want to try auto-fighting Shang-Chi with Ma? Good luck. He can still hit Ma. That's the thing. He can still hit him. Found that out the hard way. Because anytime that Ma winds up evading, that deactivates the guaranteed crit. And then by deactivating that, then that's curtains for Ebony Ma. All good. Catching a workout right now between sets. Tired of grinding arena. Well, you're just grinding all over the place, bud. Between grinding arena and then grinding in the gym. Good on you. Get them gains. I should also turn the damage masters back on now that I've placed for AW. Look at that noodle damage. Love it. Got my second Sig 200 5-star with Aegon first, now Omega. Both 5-star hand-to-hand crystals from side quests where Aegon, I don't need him, maybe it's assigned to do another path. Another LOL path. I think so. A little bit of a cosmic intervention. I've got 2 of those to open up. I'm nervous. The only champion I want is Daredevil. Daredevil Classic. I need to be specific. Because if I get him, he's getting woken up in Sig 200 like immediately. Almost immediately. That's a lot of Sigs. But yes. Time Twin popping in. Hey Rob, how goes it today? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. It was a beautiful sunny day here in LA, which is a big plus. Not too hot, not too cold. Slightly overcast, gentle breeze. Got outside to enjoy some of the fresh air. Well, fresh air as far as SoCal standards go. I need to be specific about that. But it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. How's everything going in your world? Alright, so let's get those damage masters turned back on. That's going to help with Arena. Nice. Wanted OG Widow because I like her. I love the 12.0 nerfed champs because I could never pull them before 12.0. Yeah, that and they still are being worked into modern synergy teams, but without them being available as 5 stars and 6 stars in most cases, most cases, you can't use them. You know, so you got like this really good champion with like a synergy with OG Black Widow or OG Thor or Daredevil or somebody. You take them into, you know, Act 6, Act 7. Well, now you don't have access to that synergy because champion ain't around. So hopefully we wind up seeing a greater distribution of them again at some point, instead of just like the periodic appearance in a featured 5-star crystal, you know? Here's looking at you, Black Bolt. I'm still hunting for that guy. That is the last pull I'm looking for in this batch of the featured 5s, just to get one Black Bolt. Just for ease of awakening and ease of sigging as well. Doink. Fingers crossed. Funny enough, since I've started back playing MCOC this year, I've lost 50 pounds. Coincidence? The key is grind arena enough to burn your brain so that working out doesn't seem so bad. Yeah, there you go. Healthy mindsets. I love it. Someday I'll learn. It was way too early for yawns. Someday I'll learn how to properly play Super Scroll. Like, he's impossibly convoluted. For what you wind up getting out of that character, he's impossibly convoluted. That being said, I've got one, so I may as well know how to play him. I don't like all the crashes I've been having with this game now. Seems it just keeps getting worse and worse. Yeah, or like the fixes just perpetually keep getting put on the back burner. It's like, hey, we're going to be fixing X, Y, and Z, but then A, B, and C break, and then those wind up being like a bigger problem. It's like if you can fix it by putting a Band-Aid on it, that's what gets fixed first. If you actually have to go in and like figure out what's broken and then fix it proper, yeah, good luck getting that this year. I mean, I try to stay like eternally optimistic that things are going to get addressed, and I'm all for taking a month off of new champions or like new game modes or whatnot. Just to like, hey, this is the maintenance month. We're going to just have like some repeat arenas. We're just going to chill out for a bit. And then at the end of the month, not only are you going to reward you for, you know, hanging tight for a month, but we're going to have a game that actually functions and works. It's a tall order, but I would still be all for it. I mean, I've invested enough of my time in this game already that, yeah, I'm down for like a month break or light play. Not gonna happen, but still. Rob, you would make an exceptional weatherman. You know, in another life, perhaps. Say, I love lamp. No. I refuse to say that. Do you want to learn how to play Super Scroll when he... Oh, do you want to learn how to play Super Scroll when he kind of sucks? Yes. Because even though a character isn't the best or good or passable, everyone post like 2017 has a really flashy animation set, and Super Scroll is no different. You got to do like 13 different things for like an ability that Hyperion can just spam on a special one. But I mean, that having been said, yeah, at least have like a working functional knowledge of him, because eventually there is going to be a fight somewhere, a singular fight where Super Scroll is far and away the best option. I mean, just look at like the Carina challenges right now, where they're bringing back Loki, they're bringing back Kamala Khan. So it's like I don't remember how to play Loki or Kamala Khan, but now it would be a great idea if I did. I mean, granted, I'm not gonna like not do arena one night. Excuse me. Just so I can learn how to play Super Scroll. Probably. Certainly not in the next month, the way things are going. Because, I mean, we got Falcon and Shang-Chi now. We got Immortal Abomination next week, assuming, presumably. And then we got Mr. Negative the week following. So, that's a lot of arena. And the plan is to do at least one of each. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how painful this one winds up being. Brian popping in. What up, Shoeman Von Rob? How's it going? How are you? Welcome to the calm before the storm. It's going to be nuts the rest of the week here and next week, but for now, we're all zen here. We all are zen. By the way, did incursions get fixed yet? I don't know. I don't remember hearing about it. So I would say probably not. But man, incursions. Yo, finally here, says Fried Nugget. How's it going, bud? Got Sunspot finally. Fun fact, had him and I sold him and I finally got him back. I know that feeling. I sold some of my 2-stars and it took me about 3.5, 4 years to get them back. So, can relate. Won't mind a month that's super mellow, where they hold back on new champs and side quests, and use that time to come up with better or more buffs and fix all the bugs. Yup. 100%. And it'd be better for the game going forward, too, you know? I mean, the Spotlight, not the patch notes, the dev diary, hinted at a new UI coming. So, I mean, they may as well just incorporate massive bug fixes with the new, coat of paints or whatever it is that they're going to be doing with this. Doing the Shang-Chi grind? Yes, I am doing 2 grinds. The one starting tomorrow, I'm going for the featured 5-star. I would like to do the featured 6-star first, but I wound up falling on a weekend I already had plans. So I'm going to be doing round 2 for the featured 6-star, going for top 100. Because one of those 2 guys is getting maxed out. I'm hoping it's the 6-star. But if not, then the 5-star is getting maxed out. So it's either going to be a rank 3 6-star or a 565 5-star. We'll see. Got Mortal Kombat for my Xbox. Just plays Scorpion, obviously. Who doesn't, right? Well, as a Sub-Zero main... Oh, I shouldn't say... Well, this time around, yeah. I like playing Cyrax. And I always have. Sub-Zero was my buddy's main, and I learned how to play him just because he was my buddy's main. But Cyrax was always my go-to. Got the saddest 4-star Nexus from the EQ. It was White Widow, Awakening, War Machine, Loki, but at least I got to level up my red mags. Well, that's not ideal. I mean, if it's an Awakening at least that's useful in some capacity. But yeah, definitely not the shiniest possibility. New champs are coming so fast, it's almost impossible to learn a new champ before another comes out. That's my biggest, not a gripe, but first world problem with the game currently. Because between the 2 new champs that come out every single month and up to 4 buffs now per month, that's effectively 6 new champions that you need to learn how to, well, that are available in-game to learn, right? On top of AQ, AW, monthly quest, story quest, incursions, and literally whatever else, you know, pops up. And it's not like you can just pick up a character and play him once and poof, you immediately know how to play him. No, you gotta figure out their timing, you gotta figure out their spacing, how to best optimize their kit, especially with a lot of the champs now that have separate rotations. You know, Cosmic Ghost Rider is the biggest example of that, but Shang-Chi now, too, you know, has a rotation cycle. So it's like, I mean, that's cool, but then you got to learn all the different various. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. So I absolutely wouldn't fault anybody at all for forgetting that champions like Mangog or Jubilee or Psycho Man are in the game now, you know. As like I was talking about at the top of the video as I was getting rinsed by the Mangog and EQ, I was like, I don't remember how to play this guy. I even forgot that he had that big, massive, like, fire and Malaser special too that's can be unblockable if he's raging. I forgot all of that until I got rinsed by it, and then it was like, oh, well, how about that? Something that break too at the same point would be great to just learn how to play a new character. Alright, come on Nick, throw that special too. Or not. How did that not push him to special 3? Oh, son of a mother. God dang it. Salty about that one. Should have had it. Should have had it. It's one of those frustrating things where it's like, you know you could have had it and just drop it anyway. And also, like, you're dancing around and leaving yourself completely vulnerable. Dancing around trying to bait out a special attack because the bots have gotten so passive. In game, I'm getting this problem where a fight would freeze for 2 seconds, and if I do a medium, when the freeze is about to happen, it senses as a heavy. Yeah, you can guess how that went. Yep, I've heard of reports of that, which is just like a compounding of either dropped inputs, input lag, or various shenanigans like that. Fixes are pending, apparently. What up, Astro? See you popping in chat there. What's up? Got smacked in ApeQ map 7 today again. Well, rip. Which path were you on? And who was the one who did the smacking around? Come on. Come on. I was planning on going for Uncollected later on in the month when I got more resources, but with the new arena system, went for it yesterday. It was a bit painful, but I got it. So, new arena, here I come. Heck yes. Good. That's really good. Big congrats on that push, and also congrats on becoming Uncollected, too. That still is quite the achievement, and a good milestone, too. And best of luck with the arena coming up tomorrow. Goro fire. It's basically just one of those. I was gonna say whatchamacallit. No, that's too deep of a cut. I'm gonna drop it. Never mind. Other favorite Mortal Kombat character besides Sub-Zero, mine is Jax. So for me it goes. Oh man, that's tough because it depends which version of the game you play. So it's always Cyrax, Sub-Zero. And then it's a tie probably between Scorpion or I don't know. I'd probably have to say Johnny Cage. I was kicking around Kung Lao, but no, Kung Lao's always been super finicky for me. But it's just so much fun to play. And I gotta give them credit for what they've done with 11. Like, X was cool, but like I was big on 9 when that was out. With the reboot. Big on that when that was out. Because, like, I played Mortal Kombat 2, but it was like years after it came out, right? And I played it in the arcade as well, but also years after it came out. So it was like, hey, this is fun, and then I was never big on the 3D Mortal Kombats for, N64 or PlayStation or whatever, because it looked and played like garbage in 3D space. So when 9 was announced, I was like, this is amazing! And then, it helps that not only was the gameplay great, but the story was fantastic too. 10 was good, but 11's a lot of fun. I just want to play more. I just really want to play more. Story of 11 was... Well, okay. I'll put it this way. The first half of the story of 11 was interesting. The resolution, not as much. Also, Max, my Shang-Chi, did 11,000 and 27,000 for a special 2. Does he need to be awakened? Yeah, no. No, but yes. So, no, he doesn't need to be awakened. It doesn't fundamentally change his kit. Yes, it's nice, though, to be awakened because not only can he crit through block as just a standard, but then also he winds up having a scaling direct damage whenever he specials as well. So I mean, if you did, 11K and 27K, then you'd wind up getting a bonus, I don't know, just say like, 5K and, 17K damage or something like that too on top of that at max sig. So it's a real nice to have. And then the nice thing too with him is just the way that his sig scales. At sig 1, he does like 10% additional direct damage, and sig 200 he does 20% additional direct damage. So I mean, if you really want to throw 180 sig stones on him to get 10% extra damage, I mean, go for it, but it's not going to be noticeable. in most cases. Because everything's going to be dead already anyway. It's not just how to play one, like Black Panther's new animations. It'd be nice to learn how to beat a newer champ without getting rinsed and absolutely clapped. True that. True that. And then also, too, it's learning how the AI plays the characters. Because the AI plays a completely separate way than like a human character, human player would. And then that just, factors into what to expect. Because you know the character is capable of some things, but you don't know if the AI knows that. So you don't want to go in assuming that they don't, because then when they do, and rinse you with an ability that you already knew about, that's not fun. Remember when I got uncollected? Like it was yesterday. That's right, they didn't call it 10. It's X. Because the X is completely separate from the Roman numeral 10. That's one of the things that we're all just like turning and winking at the camera. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. Mortal Kombat X. And then once they included the definitive edition, then it was XL. Oh, not Roman numerals now, huh? Say they to us. Okay. Why does Ronan look like Scorpion from the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie? It's a popular look. I think they have the same tailor. Just like Edna Mode, like tailored the supers in the Incredibles movie. I'm sure that all these brawlers go to a place. Reaper popping in saying, "What up, Shoe? Good to see you. Good to see you. How's it going this hump day? It's Wednesday, everyone." I I actually had a conversation earlier today where I thought that today was yesterday, but it is not, in fact, Tuesday anymore. So imagine my surprise. Mortal Kombat 11 story was pretty good. Some parts. That Kotal Khan versus Shao Kahn fight. Or Shao Kahn. I was like, Shao Kahn fight, yeah. Part where they first meet was hype. Yeah, and I'm still really always interested in the time split dynamic. So it's kind of fun seeing old Johnny and young Johnny. Kano was kind of like copy pasta, but like stuff like that, it's fun. And then it's a great way to reset the timeline too, because you can only end all things so many times. So we'll have to see. Well, actually no, because I never wound up playing any of the DLC, so I'm not sure if. I think they wound up continuing the story a little bit, but I'm not sure if they like completely reset it. So I mean, the last I left it was with the main campaign, where I mean, spoilers for a game that's a year and a half old now, but where they left Liu Kang and Katana as the protectors of Earthrealm, or as gods of Earthrealm. Gods? Yeah. Which is like, okay, sure. And then basically restarting existence. Which would be really interesting and really silly in concept, because if like with them like overseeing the rewriting of Eternity, and then starting up the next story where literally everything happened the exact way it happened the first time, up until like last week. You know, it's like it's a bit disingenuous, I think. Like if you were the god of the timeline, right, and you could tinker and tailor the timeline however you saw fit, wouldn't you like start way back in like the dinosaur age and just like, you know, muck around a little bit there instead of wading through the entire expanse of history till like last week when people are already people and, you know, your friends are already in existence and all that? I don't know. I think I'm overthinking it. Remember when I got uncollected? 4-star, 440 Thor and Hulk for the win. I think I got 50% health off with Thor on my first try, and my chest was about to burst. Yeah, I wound up spamming revives with OG Hulk and Heimdall. So I would revive Hulk. He would basically be back in his rage phase with those Furies active. And then because Heimdall was on the squad as well, I think it was Heimdall. I think Heimdall was out already. I may be misremembering. Hulk for sure. Anyway, I mean, you can take advantage of that big old Fury boost he gets right before he gets KO'd. Skull popping in. Skull Forger says, "Hey, Rob. Well, howdy, howdy. Welcome." Funny story, I asked the employee if they had Mortal Kombat, and they said only 11. And I was kind of sad, because I really wanted it, but then I saw the Mortal Kombat X. I was so happy for 20 bucks, not bad at Target, and here we are. There you go. Well, lucky you that they had a copy still. I know they sometimes like to cycle through stuff ASAP. Dexter says, "Yo, rob.vonshoe, what's going on, dude?" Dexter, it's going really good. I'm in a good place. I'm ready for a couple big arena grinds. It's been nice, even before I knew that the 6-star arena was a thing, and before I knew that Shang-Chi was as good as he was. I was already, you know, taking some much-needed R&R from the constant arena grind. So now, having had that break, I'm ready to dive back in for what's coming next. How are you doing? Today is yesterday, tomorrow. There we go. It's a nice little tagline. Brian, also appreciate the plug there, my friend. Thank you. Shameless plug. Speaking of which, of the stream #1, everybody, do appreciate you guys all hanging out here. It's always good getting to chat and just spend some time and just talk shop. I always appreciate that. If you would kindly slap that like button, either a gentle slap or an aggressive slap. Either which way, it all slaps the same. Helps the channel grow, as well as subscribing if that's something you're interested in. We wind up posting practically at least once a day, once every other day at worst. Anything from gameplay and strats to crystal openings, and some fun memes and jokes too for kicks. The joke vids are relatively new within the last 2 months, 2-3 months, but those have been a lot of fun to make. So appreciate it. And also stay tuned for everything coming up the next week too, because with the featured champion grinds, I'm going to be live streaming all of that. So it's going to be a push, but it's going to be good. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but really excited to have a flavor of Shang-Chi. Dad also watched the movie. He loved it because he saw the old movie. He said he'd rather have Sub-Zero power. I said I'd rather have Scorpion power so I can get the chain and only say, "Get over here," as I butcher the line terribly. Didn't Shao Kahn kill Kotal and break Liu Kang's legs, though, in the end, or is that an alternate ending? That was an alternate ending, I think. Because at some point they wound up rewinding time, like Prince of Persia style. But I don't quite exactly remember, because that's the thing with the Mortal Kombat. They don't have a problem killing off their characters. They just have a problem keeping their characters killed off. It's like sometimes they wind up skipping a game. It's like, all right, we're not going to have this character in this game. Put them in next one, but they're on the bench for right now. For some reason, I hate Kingpin. He's annoying to fight. Well, that's a pretty good reason right there. That's a pretty good reason right there. Alright, falter. That's annoying. Bracket. My team was Colossus, Human Torch, Aegon, Iron Man, and Red Mag's Colossus. Aegon, Iron Man carried the fight. However, it winds up playing out. The important thing is that the collector went down. So congrats. Mr. B McG popping in. What up, Brandon? How's it going? Hope you are doing well here this fine evening. What's new? What's the latest and greatest? That is crash number 1. 43 minutes in exactly this time. 44 minutes was yesterday. 43 is tonight. And the cord is having a fit. But how you doing, bud? What was the final verdict on the poll earlier? Well, yes, I would like to pick up my Diablo fight. Thank you very much. So one thing about Apple devices are fantastic. Apple accessories are absolute garbage. This Lightning to HDMI cable is only like 2 months old, and already it's spazzing out. It's so frustrating. It's like built-in redundancy. Or it's made just cheaply enough to work for a little bit, but as soon as you use it enough, like 2 months time, it's already starting to fail. I'm also glad I brought Iron Man first. He's my favorite. Second, he auto blocks. And third, he had armor. And his damage is great. See, there you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. I barely move, and the cord's like, nope, I'm done. Doing good. Back to work in person now. What about you? Doing pretty well as well. I'm gonna be working from home for a good bit still. Do a lot of art and design, and they're like, "Yo, you got to set up at home, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, cool. You can just remote in, Zoom every now and again, but we'll just hit you up. Works for me." Although I will say I'm looking forward to being back in person too, because I didn't anticipate how much I would miss the quote unquote water cooler talk. Just like bumping into your coworkers, just like building a rapport, just you know talking smack or random one-offs or quips or whatnot. I do miss that. Polo's going for 2 more days, looking like option A. It's a shame. Saying that option C. It's the spice of life right there. It's either that or you get like a half perm, right? Or like a mullet perm. That would be something. You just start going wild with it. Like either just have like buzz and then perm, or like saying like the mullet perm, right? Where you perm everything except for just the back and just let that keep growing. I have no idea how that would look, but it would be ridiculous. Please do this. Yeah, and then especially good seeing everybody healthy. That's the best part. Don't they have a warranty on those cables, or is it 30 days? It's 30 days, but that's a store warranty. If you go and buy it at Best Buy and get that 90-day warranty or whatever that they try and attach to anything that isn't stapled into the ground, then maybe. But I doubt Apple does. Because then they would just argue it's just regular use. Well, my battery's a bit low, so I'm gonna go. Also got school too. Sad times, but see you next stream. All right, Nuggets, take care, bud. Good luck on the at school with the studies. We'll catch you later. So all I'm hoping for here for this arena is to get the 12 mil. It's 16 to get 6 to 10. I might be able to get 16. It just depends. It just depends. Because I'm really also itching to just finish up CaviQ, get the shards, and then see what happens. Super picky with my hair. Good. You should be. I don't just say that to you. I mean, I say that to everybody. Have fun with it. Have it be you. And take care of it, too. Because, like, all the dudes in my family, older than me at this point, either have, like, massive receding hairlines or are bald. And have been since they were about my age. And I'm sure I'm headed that way too. I mean, it's just genetics, right? But for now, still enjoying what I got. Alright, come on, Gilly. I think I can say without question that Gilly 99 is probably my least favorite arena fight. Even more so than Nick at this point. I just really hate fighting Gilly 99. She just takes forever. For such little benefit. Alright, so up next, throw up Beardo, throw up Psycho Man, Psychonaut, and a Black Bolt. Because why not? Let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? Is anybody here going for any of the prizes in the 6-star arena tomorrow? Or going for crystals, I should say. Either which one. Like, I'm kind of tempted to open up crystals too. It's a bad idea. But at the same time too, I'd almost rather try and just hold off to the next one with the Mr. Negative. Because I couldn't care less about Silver Centurion. I'd rather go for the crystal with the double whammy of Mr. Negative and Shang-Chi both. Because both of them are pretty spicy. Weird. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Really? What is this? See, this is why I hate the bots in Arena. Like, what is this? Thank you. It's like, what am I supposed to do with that? Brian says Gilly99 is super annoying to fight. It's just so many different things. It's her invisibility, right? That not only just triggers way too often, but re-triggers way too quickly. The heals that she gets at the end, where she can heal practically up to full, and you got to dance through the stupid invisibility cycle all over again. And the special one that just drains your power whether you get hit with it or not. Just takes so many tools out of your toolkit. And you got to fight her with everybody. Just because, I mean, Arena being Arena, right? You wind up going through all your different champs on the roster, but for whatever reason, it always seems like the Arena opponents that you fight cycle through the same 20 characters. You always see your Nyx, you always see your Gillies now. APOC is getting popular. Doom galore. God, I hate Doom in there too. Like, you get any champion who, like, gets any reasonable amount of damage off of crits, Doom is just going to be a stone wall. So it's like, well, now, do I decide if I just sacrifice this fight and lose the points, or do I go for it and spend 10 minutes on a fight just for one round of points, you know? I should probably practice the stand-up intercept a little bit more, now that I think about it. Especially in Arena here, where I can. Not with this guy. He's too squishy. It's already done. Judo! Hey, Rom. I've got one quest left in Act 6. It's so close. It's so close. Are you going to wind up busting it out today here, or wait a little bit for, I don't know, pots or better timing? But congrats on almost being done. That's exciting. You're almost there. Just in time for 7-2. Nah, be proud of that. Be proud of that. Blarg. And then offset, of course, too, with how many points you need to put up, and then how much time you can allocate to that. So, like, for me, with max boosts, all of damage masteries active, and having my 6-star rank 3s boosted up with those arena boosts, I can, for 15 minutes, get a million points every 6 minutes. So something to the extent of like 2.5 million points in 15 minutes. It's not sustainable, it's not advisable, but that's what it is for me. Stupid Venom, man. Bot parries right at this perfect split second. Trying to get 600 or so units, so hopefully Sunday. Hopefully. I hope so. That'd be really cool. Got 1,300 units so far. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Should be enough for one path, right? Which path is left? Text that, throw that special. Dunzo. Tomorrow's arena is going to be ridiculous. Yep. True story. I do think the cutoff is going to be lower than what people are anticipating. I mean, 100 mil is like the lowest reasonable number that I've heard thrown out there. Somebody said at one point it'd be like 80, 90 mil. I don't agree with that at all. That's way too low. But I do think realistically that it probably would be low 100s. None of this 120, 140 business. And the reason for that is just because everybody's been saying it's going to be that high. Is going to scare people away. And then as soon as people are like, yeah, okay, that's what it's going to be. Once they actually get into it and see like the amount of Herculean effort it takes to put up that many points, both, you know, resource-wise in-game and then also the mental toll it takes on you, I think that's going to wind up scaring a lot of people away too. Because arena grinding is fun. It's probably one of my favorite game modes in the game. I just appreciate playing all the different characters. Featured arenas are a different story. You know, as it stands right now for this round, 50 mil is casual. 60 mil to 70 mil is a push. Anything over 70 mil is a slog. And we're still going to be playing with the exact same characters and the exact same point matchups in the 6-star arena, just needing to double that 70 mil, which already is a slog. So I think as people start running into that, or realizing, you know, after they spent a day and a half getting to 50 mil, that they still have, like, they're barely a third of the way done. That's such an awful feeling. Going like, yep, that is a day's work right there. And it being like, I've barely scratched the surface. So we'll see. Brian's on the 4th of July unit grind at 6,700 right now. It's a good pace. It's a good pace. Usually like what, 15,000, something like that, ish, for the 4th of July. Whatchamacallit bundles. Forget off the top of my head. I got a great idea for a video which coincides with my love for Claire Bear. Alright, PP, what do you got? You mean for the 6-star arena? Yes, I think so, Time Twin. I think. Not sure which one you're referencing exactly, but yeah, talking about the 6-star arena. 5-star cutoff is going to be anybody's guess. That is going to be anybody's guess. It could be the exact same cutoff, 40 mil, 50 mil, Or it could be insanely high because everybody who didn't get a 6-star is immediately dropped into the 5-star pool. Which, for this champ, I suspect is going to be a good few. Never fought the Grandmaster, so I'm going to get a few more units. And that's good, just to be on the safe side. Obviously, it's always better to have too many than not enough. Just to be on the safe side. Just in case you wind up getting either bad RNG or, you know, everybody has they're better games and they're not as good games. Finally got Magneto rank 4. Congrats. Been practicing Nullify with all the new Unstoppable nodes with Clear by dashing in with Medium, then doing a super fast backdraft intercept into a combo. Solid. I call it Clarify. There you go. And once you get through an entire map, it's not just clear, it's clear. It's hidden clear. If the people who make Claritin are watching the live stream here tonight, I am all ears to plug Claritin Clear for those stuffy sinuses during allergy season. And I also got KO'd at Mephisto in Variant 6. That happens. That happens. It's alright. You got this. Bet that felt magnetizing. I see what you did there. Slow clap. Slow clap for Jacob. Let's do this. Yeah. Let's do that. Special. Flying kick to the face. Declaration of code dependence of a mobile video game. That is a mouthful right there. You're going to need to workshop that a little bit. Like, I like the idea of it. Just kind of trip over myself saying it. Redwood, yo! Howdy. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. What is new in your world? Excuse me. Bonk. And down. I was going to say, I think the way to trigger all his poisons is by throwing a heavy attack, and that kind of pops all the pustules and turns them to poison. I think that's how that works. But I'm such a scrub with Man-Thing that who's to say? So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Making progress. We're almost at 12 mil. Figure by the time I get to 12 mil, though, I'm going to pivot over to the EQ just to keep working on that, get that down. Get them shards. I think that's the John Walker cap, to be honest, Cheeto. I think that's what that was. It was a alternate discount reality cap. Not an alternate reality, an alternate discount reality. Big difference, apparently. Big chillin' now. Just got some level ups done for tomorrow's new arena setup, and now doing some auto gameplay. Nice. I gotta farm so bad. That freaking collector fight, that was just brutal. I gotta farm revives and pots for days. Not, well, revives especially. Because I'm gonna need those, and I'm gonna need a lot. Knowing me. Especially the way I play. I also think it's interesting, everybody who's just completely going ham on the Carina challenges right now. All the power to them. I'm not knocking them for it. It's just interesting seeing people throw like hundreds of revives at it to get it done, knowing full well that 7-2 is a week away at this point. And assuming that they're probably just going to go gung-ho on it straight away, too. All the power to them. That's just not for me right now. I really want to beat this Mephisto, but I don't have the units, and now I realize I need to do arena, but I don't want to since I despise it. Ouch. Variant 722 is great for revive farming, but interesting. A classic, okay. Do you have a ballpark how much energy it takes to get through a path? Because I'm assuming it's still the tried and true bit where you got to complete the path to reset the potential revive farm. And then also because I'm a complete scrub again, just in case a revive doesn't wind up showing up, you got to reset the drops somehow, right? So do you still run through a full path on that quest even though there aren't any revives there, or do a quick quest somewhere else to reset and then go back and try again? What percent tier 5 CC do you think we will get for initial clear and exploration for 7-2? 25%? Maybe? I don't know, they're awfully stingy with those tier 5 CCs. Like maybe 50, but there's no way they're going to give us a full one. I would like it if they did, but I would be surprised if they did. Come on. Thank you. Come on. No, not again. Oh man, come on. I'm freaking Saberman. I'm supposed to have like some sort of resistance. Stupid. Still hate Gilly 99 more though. Nick is annoying, but Gilly is just the worst. Well, that's a shame, guys. My game crashed. How about that? That's weird. I don't want to reset that streak. Inputs, man. 40 to 50%, 100%, 200%. Throw 2 tier 5 CC crystals in there. I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that. Make them selectors too while you're at it. Stupid Moon Knight. See, that's how it should have gone. It was 100% a game crash, Cheeto. 100%. That was crash of the evening number 2. Definitely. Although the sad thing of it is that just looking at the clock being about 70 minutes in, the game was due for a crash within like the next 5-10 minutes. And the fact that we can time it now down to like almost a minute, knowing when the game is going to crash, is just even more sad. Because for me, it's approximately every 43, 44 minutes. Do that. Choppy chop. Do a full path on the map to pick it up, and the boss fight takes less energy to do it there than 416. Duly noted. Thank you. Variant 2-2. Awesome. 7-2 completion is 1 25% selector, and exploration is 1 25% selector, and 2 random, or 2 25% nexuses. That wouldn't be bad. Would it be too much to ask, though, to hope for some tier 2 alpha? Like, they keep ghosting tier 2 alpha for some reason for higher end content like that. It's like, you get some, but like, especially the more tier 5 that they throw at you, then it goes to follow that you need more tier 2 alpha. But you get like enough tier 2 alpha for half of rank up and enough tier 5 for like 2. So it's a bit of a discrepancy where you're going to get the rest of it. It is a business, though. It is a business. That is the catch. Dexy Dex. Excellent. Awesome. Falcon with a link. Okay, good. Yeah. I was going to say, because I have seen the prizes, but I had forgotten if it was something that I had seen on like the CCP server or if that was live. So yeah, it's live. It's literally the copy paste of, almost exactly the copy paste of 7.1. So everything we got for 7.1, we're getting for 7.2. The only real difference is that we're getting like, I don't know, a 20th, like a 5th of a tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic for all of the stress and the effort. Otherwise, it's almost exactly the same. No, I know, Cheeto. It's an intentional bottleneck. They've done that before with tier 1 alphas, tier 4 basics, tier 4 CC. They do it with everything, intentionally. Just get people all good and thirsty for the resource, so then not only will they, farm once it's out in game FTP, but then also that's where a bunch of the, hey, we see you bought a, I don't know, tier 5 basic. Would you also like 6 tier 2 alpha for the low cost of an Odin? Nah, I'm good. Thank you, though. No tier 2 alpha in the rewards, but there's this stuff, the tier 3 alpha and tier 6, yeah. Yep. I mean, which is okay, I guess. It's just that you need 3 of each of those to take a single champ up to rank 3. So in that regard, like, that's such a trivial amount towards your rank up, right? For such a big piece of new endgame content. Glory Store for tier 2? I do. I regularly get at least 3 bundles, depending on how my loyalty is shaping up. That is where the lion's share of my loyalty goes, the tier 2 alpha. And then the rest of it goes to pots, basically. Striker says, do you think Shang-Chi or Mr. Negative will end up being better? I feel like Shang-Chi is a little overhyped right now. I can't say. Because I know. I've played... I don't even know if I can say that I've played Mr. Negative, because he's not... I can't say. I'm excited for them both. I can say that much. I will be getting one of each. I'll be saying that much. But I can't go into details about anything else than that. I can say I'm excited for both of them for completely different reasons. I can say that. Shang-Chi really is completely up to how you like to play characters, right? So for me, it's right up my alley because I appreciate stringing combos and whatnot together, especially with all the different abilities that he has. It just makes for some super fluid gameplay. So I love that. Plus, utility too. But he's not for everybody. He's certainly not for everybody. Like the big videos that you see of him doing like absolutely ungodly amounts of one-shot damage, he can. But it's very similar to like how, I don't know, Hela can do ungodly, disgusting amounts of damage. But no one ever plays her for it, because it's not reasonable to be able to ramp up the character like that, to be able to inflict said damage. So we'll see. But yes, I will be talking more about that question in greater detail as soon as they let me. I think I'll only do Cav this month and not do the lower levels to focus on 7-2. Fair? It's fair. Because, I mean, the loot... Well, even though the loot is, again, basically copy pasta 7-1, it still is good. It still is going to get put to good use, And then don't forget, too, there is that side event, the 10 Rings tournament, the Budokai Tenkaichi. That's the one. Just watch out for those random little monkey boys, because they do some crazy stuff when the moon's out. Do that. Get out of your war machine. With my very minor poisons. The grind to get those rings was so boring. Yeah. Like the original design and the idea of that quest was supposed to be like, yeah, you just play the game normally, It's just that because everything winds up being all over the place in terms of like progression for each of the different classes and then which move you need to use for each of the different classes. Like it's it's very unlikely that you're going to be able to do that without, you know, severe oversight. And by that point, then you may as well just like specifically focus on a single goal at a time anyway, you know, which then defeats the purpose of the quest and the setup, and it just kind of falls apart. But yeah, long story short, I agree. Loot isn't awful. It's not exciting, but it's not bad. Also, do you know where to get 2,000 6-star shards? I already did this side event, and I don't know where to get some more. Did you do both epic and legendary? Or Cavalier and Master for EQ? Because they got 6-star shards for the top 2 difficulties of the monthly event. I'm not sure if that's going to add up to, was it 2,000, but should get a few from that. Kicky, kicky, kick. Beautiful. I love so much I got a friggin' dupe Colossus now. That's so cool. That's just such poetic karma. Long story short, I spent 45 minutes mulling over to wake up Colossus or wake up Storm Pyramid X out of a Nexus. I wound up going Storm X just because she's already rank 3 and because I just love playing her so much already. Even though Colossus is the better awakening by far. But the game was like, yo, here you go. Alright, game, thanks. Taz popping in, and how's it going, Rob? Howdy, Taz. Happy Wednesday. Happy Arena Grind Hell Eve. Hope you're doing well, my friend. How's it going? I feel Shang-Chi is reliant on being able to land heavies, many via parry, and also debuff shrugging can make things tough for his slow and stuns. He seems really fun and good overall. Just trying to get a good feel because I was overhyped for Jabari, and now I'm let down comparing her to Shang-Chi. I think that Shang-Chi is going to be amazing in the hands of people like Metal Sonic Dude, who are already spamming and cheesing and just absolutely exploiting the heck out of slow. You know, the stuff that he does with She-Hulk is fantastic, so this guy is right up his alley. That having been said, for, you know, the rest of us, us mortals, and people who aren't absolutely crazy, I don't know, because slow is a good, useful ability, but I mean, 99% of the fights I do, I don't need it, nor do I use it. It's nice to have, but it's not like I would go out of my way to apply it just for the sake of applying it, you know? Ms. Marvel should be removed. She's just a reskin of OG Cat Marvel with nothing new. She's just absolutely useless. I agree. But that was the direction of the game for the longest time. Like, White Mags was a copy-paste. Netflix Daredevil was a copy-paste. Ms. Marvel OG was copy-paste. Cyclops, copy-paste. Hulk and Red Hulk, copy-paste. I would take a step further, though, and say that she needs a rework. Keep her in game, sure, but definitely needs the rework. Not bad, says Taz. Wound up falling asleep a couple hours ago, and here I am. Yeah, that's going to be me pretty quick. That is definitely going to be me pretty quick. If I'm yawning like this already on stream, I am not long for the conscious world. So that's me hitting 12 mil right there. So that's cool. Got all those milestones. Take that, take that, take that. I get a champ. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Sweet. Cool. So, moving along. Good luck on the grind. Appreciate it, Striker. Probably tune in as I do some arena in the next few days. Gotta head out. Alright, Striker, I'll catch you later. Appreciate that. Looking forward to saying howdy again. Classic Spidey and Symbi is a reskin in terms of animations. Well, yeah, I'm just talking about kits, but if we're talking about animations, then they just recycle stuff all the friggin' time. Rob.vonshoe. Yup. Old man shoe here. That's me. So let's do that. Get some of those Furies. Make my life a little bit easier now. Get the tag. Get the rock stacks. Get a couple more Furies. Of course, the idea here is just to KO the dude as quickly as possible. With as little fuss and hullabaloo as possible. Of course, it would be a lot easier to get that degen going too. Awesome. Such a slog. Rob, you got any tips to make arena less boring? Yes, do something else. That's not a joke. That's completely serious. Do something else. So you're going to be grinding, you know, loosely paying attention to your game on screen. Sit in front of a TV or a computer. Put on a Netflix or HBO or catch up on a movie or, you know, whatever. But have that playing, and that's going to be your main focus. That's going to keep you more alert. It's going to keep your yourself awake and help the time pass. Drink water, get up, move around periodically. Like it's like a lot of the same boring standard stuff like that old people have been telling us since we were kids. Eat your fruits and vegetables, sort of thing. You gonna grind for a Shang-Chi, Taz? Or get calves? That is a good question. Tom says, hey Rob and chat, how's it going? It's going good, bud. It's going good. I am just burning some energy right now, trying to get this last chapter of CavEQ done. And then go from there. Yes, if there still is a 5-star featured exclusive arena. If not, I'm just going for 10 crystals. There is no longer an exclusive arena. It's just the 6 stars. So there's only going to be 3 arenas popping up tomorrow. The featured Shang-Chi, the basic Falcon, and then the everybody else arena. Effectively. You wind up getting the 5-star featured if you get top 500. And then you get the featured 6-star if you're top 100. You can get a 3-star and 4-star version of the featured in Milestones, but I don't think they've said yet what point value that's going to be. So I don't know. Jury's still out. Put a rob.vonshoe video in the background and grind away. Yeah, we can all hang out and do the grind together. Be a good old time. Be cheerleading each other on. Yeah, the same beard and hairstyle as my brother. We did that on purpose. We regularly just, touch bases and coordinate for that exact purpose. Brother's just trolling. Gotcha. So, yeah, just the Cavs. I have no chance in the everyone else arena. I'm not even sure what the prizes are in the everyone else. I think it's just, it's mainly for people who aren't uncollected yet. I don't know if that arena has like a featured champ to it or not. Or if there is, what rarity that character is. I don't know. Come on, dude. Cool, so got some spores. Thank you. I was gonna say, I really need Nightcrawler to throw that special. I much rather would have preferred to see like top 150 for the 6-star instead of the top 100. Or 2, to be honest. Just all the prizes. Thank goodness that's a 2-part attack. Covers my butt a little bit. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Hey, Exhilarate popping in. What up, Exhilarate? You ready for the arenas tomorrow? I am. As ready as I'm going to be. I've got units saved up for not tomorrow's, but Monday's. Tomorrow's arena I'm doing completely item and unit free. Just honestly by order of necessity. But, yeah, I'm ready. Bring it on. It's going to be such a slog, though. They just had to have a hype character for the first 6-star arena, didn't they? Get that degen. Timed it slightly too close. I think it'll change at some point in top 150. I think so too. It's just a matter of if, when it does change, it's still gonna matter. You know? Like, changing it from top 100 to top 150 is great, but if you wait a year and a half, or if they wait a year and a half to do it, then that doesn't really do anybody any good. Cool. Alright, so let's go beat Captain Negative. Mr. Grumpy Pants. Brian's really interested to see how the arenas wind up shaking out. Yeah, you and me both. It's going to be brutal. The bots and the mercs are going to be out in force. Guarantee it. That one always gets me. I must be doing something wrong. And then, of course, he goes unstoppable, so that parry does nothing for me. Alright, take 2. This guy I'm still working on. Just dexing like when his controls are inverted or not is annoying. Come on. Alright, it's still unstoppable. It's like, wait a minute, that was a clean hit. What happened there? It was not, in fact, a clean hit. Okay, and there we go. Awesome. Mr. Grumpy Pants is down. Have you seen Negative Special 3? I have. It was rather well done. I will say this. I mean, the way that Kabam has amped up their Special 3 game has been amazing. Was I disappointed by the 7-2 rewards, or did I like them? They're okay. They're okay. They're not exciting, but they're not bad. That's kind of where I'm at. It's just like, yeah, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, I've got champions to level up with that stuff, and then, you know, I'm hoping to pull some worthwhile characters too. Alright, so here is the play, everybody. Here's the play. I am going to go open up a crystal. So you got so many freaking paths. I'm going to go open up a crystal, because why not? But at the same time, and then also part of that is because I don't want to fall asleep. I want to fall asleep, so I'm rested for tomorrow. But at the same time, I do not want to fall asleep on stream. That would not be good. Be like Taz and just pass out for 4 hours randomly. Oh, that's a 5-star. That's 16,000. That's right. So I'm gonna open up a 4-star. If you guys want to guess who is gonna be popping out of that that crystal here, throw that into chat. It's always very much appreciated. I'm going to guess Tigra. I always guess Tigra. I like Tigra. For anybody who wants to continue the viewing party, throwing up a BG's stream right there. Rob on Raid. And I'm going to go say, hey, see you guys over there. But that's going to do me for tonight's stream. Catch me tomorrow, possibly, for a live stream sometime during the day. And a bunch of the videos too, which you can see by liking this one and subscribing to the channel. That is all very much appreciated. Not Tiger, but I mean that's extra 5-star shards, so that's not bad. I'll take that. But again, guys, that's it for today. I wish you guys the best of luck on the arena coming up tomorrow. Hopefully the game doesn't absolutely just crash all over the place. We'll see. We'll see. But it's going to be exciting. Alright, so I'm going to go say hey to BG. I'll see you guys over there. Till next time, everyone. I'm Rob.vonshoe. Take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, all.